Thank you, Mark. And thank you, We Are the Medicine. So grateful and honored to be here this afternoon with such a collection of beautiful souls. And so I'm an astrologer. Astrology is a language that communicates how the planets and stars influence life on Earth. In order to understand, you may be wondering, like, how's that possible? How is it possible for something so far away to have influence on anything here on Earth? Well, we know that the sun and the moon move the oceans, and the oceans weigh 1.5 quadrillion short tons. Each short ton is 2,000 pounds. So if the sun and the moon can move the oceans, what were they doing to you at the moment of birth when you were just a few pounds and over 70% water? What they were doing was shaping you from body to soul. What are they doing to you now? You're still over 60% water. What they're doing is they're guiding you, reminding, nudging, pushing, and grinding on you if need be to get you to your soul's purpose, which is the North Node. And if you want to know more about that, you can contact me at theweeklytransit.com. But I'm just going to give you 4 points, 4 cornerstones of what's going on with the energy right now. 4 cornerstones, 4 C's. Critique, communication, compassion, and community. So the critique comes from Virgo. The sun is in Virgo right now. Venus is moving into Virgo tonight. Virgo is mutable earth. Mutable meaning adaptable, changeable, go with the flow. Earth is structure. Virgo is symbolized by the Virgin. When I think of the Virgin, I think of the great Virgo nun, Mother Teresa. Somebody who's shy and subservient and wanting to be of service to others, but is very critical, sees everything. So this is a period right now where we're being called to take a critical look at ourselves and how we can improve in life. And with Venus moving into Virgo today, where it will be until September 29th, it's time to take a critical look at your relationships, how you are serving your partners, and how they are serving you. And are there any aspects of those relationships that can be eliminated? Virgo rules the intestines, and the intestines are the organ that eliminates whatever's in the body that's no longer serving you. So take a hard look at your relationships and see what can be adjusted. Now the second, communication. This Friday is Mercury Retrograde, but Mercury is already in its retrograde shadow, so if you're feeling a bit of crunchy energy right now, it's because of that. So slow down and take your time. But Mercury is in Libra. Libra is the sign of relationships. It's symbolized by the scales, which represent balance. Libra is a cardinal sign, which is leadership. So take time from now until September 20th to initiate the conversation with those that you're in relationship with, to share with them what you value, your self-worth, and then give them the space to do the same with you. And through that conversation, hopefully you will find balance, and when Mercury moves back into Virgo, you can do the work that is required to establish the balance that's been agreed upon between you and your partner. Now thirdly, compassion. Saturday, or Friday night into Saturday, we begin the full moon phase. The full moon is in Pisces. Pisces is the sign of compassion. It's the final sign. It carries the weight of the 11 previous signs. So take time to be compassionate with yourself. We're doing some breath work today. There's inhaling and exhaling with breath work. The new moon is the inhale. The full moon is the exhale. So what are those areas of your life that you've been critical about yourself that you can release? That's what the full moon's about, releasing with compassion. Anywhere in your unconscious where you're holding guilt, shame, regret, blame, release that. Show yourself compassion so that you can integrate those thought patterns and memories with understanding, forgiveness, and love. Now the fourth cornerstone, community. We've all gathered here together. Thank you again, Mark, for having me here. Since December of 2020, Saturn, the authority, has been in Aquarius, the sign of community. Saturn, the authority, requires work and responsibility. Saturn will continue transiting through the sign of community until May of next year, May of 2023. So now is the time to work on your community. Take responsibility for your role in the community. What are you offering to your brothers and sisters? And what are they offering to you in return? And can we gather together and share our diversity? Because the strength of any community is in its diversity. If everybody is the same, then it's like all of us gathering together at a potluck and everybody brings green beans. It's going to be a pretty boring meal. So express your diversity and encourage others to do the same. Again, my name is Scott Tejerian. You can find me at theweeklytransit.com. And thank you, Mark, for having me.